First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Dakota Hudson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And stepping in, Brian De La Cruz. He will lead this one off today. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. And there's one down now. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Magneuris Sierra comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here's the 3-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Jesus Sanchez.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Marlins leave 1. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. De La Cruz is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball, action time.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. So now here is Brian Anderson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hudson has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point, and in that time he's posted an earned run average under 1. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on hitters.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge.
Now at the plate is Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners. On after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. That counts 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Sandy Leon.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
The 0-1 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, number 33 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Next, here is Paul Goldschmidt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Harrison Bader comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Well, there's a base hit on the line. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We've played.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder, Brian Dela.
Now, Brian De La Cruz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate here is Magneuris Sierra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yep, 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Hit down the line at first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Sierra, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
In the air, down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. One left for Miami. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Dylan Carlson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Sanchez is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Next it'll be Edmundo Sosa. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
1-2.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So next to hit is Demetrius Lewis, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Striding in is Brian Anderson, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career.
680.
But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yogi.
Now the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. And it lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. First offering on its way. Jorge Alfaro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And the pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chopper to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
At the plate now is Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now the pitch. O'Neill is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively. This guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Sierra is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up, throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Cards leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Top of the fifth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, ball one.
Rojas, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Now the first pitch. Sandy Leon is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. So 1-1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next to hit is Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. but speared on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Here it comes. Yadier Molina is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. He singled in his first AB. Right to him. To second for one. To Aguilar for the double play.
The batter, number 19.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Magneuris Sierra. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Edman ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Low for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Jesus Sanchez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tyler O'Neill back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter.
High and deep to left center field. Sierra looking up. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
And you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jorge Alfaro is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Hard hit at third. Arenado's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now Isan Diaz. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Zach Pop gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 56.
Yadi Molina digging in now. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner out there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
In now, Tommy Edman. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Edmundo Sosa grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Sandy Leon. No hits to this point.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. O'Neill's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian De La Cruz, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Magneuris Sierra is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Moves in for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And now here is Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second of the game, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Fly ball out toward left center field. Sierra is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 4-0. So stepping in is Jesus Aguilar. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And the count will be full. And it's fouled away. Count pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready now is Jesus Sanchez. Flew out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And now this crowd right around
680.
34,000 fans
Yogi.
comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Cards took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dakota Hudson records the victory, his 13th of the year.